Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Devin, and this is my Flosstube channel. And I changed my name from the cottage on Cherry Creek Way to Hoops and Needles. I thought it was a lot easier to say than the first one. So welcome to my channel, Hoops and Needles. This is my channel about cross-stitching, a little bit of knitting, and my Etsy store, and maybe some reading updates. I'm so glad you joined me, found some time out of your day to join me today, and I really appreciate you coming back if you watched the previous videos. This is number 10 for me. Yay, I'm in double digits. But I'm really happy to be here and to show you what I've been working on and previous finishes and what I want to start and goodies like that. So grab your cup of tea. I got my cup of ice water in my create cup because that's what we like to do, isn't it? We like to create. So grab your cup of tea or coffee, a snack, put your feet up, kick back, and let's get this show on. So first up, I want to welcome some new Flosstubers to the community. I have watched these this past week, and they are fabulous, and I think you all should go check them out. The first one is called Bree Stitching. She has, I think, 3 out now, and she has really great projects, and she's a new stitcher, so go check her out. Bree, B-R-E-E, Stitching. She's a new Flosstuber. And then there is Veronica Cross Stitch, so that's Veronica XStitch, and she's really good. I really enjoyed her. And then there's Maria Kutzner, and she is a quilter and a cross stitcher, and her projects are beautiful. So there are those 3. There's Bree Stitching, B-R-E-E, Veronica XStitch, and Maria Kutzner, K-U-T-Z-N-E-R. And, oh, there's one more. There's Laura, who is Stitching by the Shore, and her projects are really great, too. So there's Laura, too. So go check them out. I'll list them below so you can look them up. What else has been going on? Let's see. Work has been good. Joe has been really doing good. For new viewers, I am a caregiver for a 92-year-old man. He has dementia, and he has some psychotic episodes. He's legally blind, hard of hearing. He can still walk and feed himself, so that's good, but he can't take care of himself. So he lives in his home in Jacksonville, and he has in-home caregivers, and I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 7 to 7. So I've been with him 6.5 years. I've been there the longest, and he's like a family member to me now. So he's a great guy and doing really, really good. So keeping fingers crossed for him. So let's get on with the stitching. Oh, something else. Sorry. Last week was mine and hubby's 37th anniversary, wedding anniversary, so we went down to St. Augustine. It's about 45 minutes south of us here in Middleburg, so we went down there for the day. We both played hooky from work and went down there and had a fabulous time. The weather was perfect. It wasn't crowded. We walked along streets we've never been on. Been in shops we've never seen before. We ate at our favorite pizza place. It's called Pizza Alley. And if you come in off of, there's an alley of streets down in St. Augustine. And if you come in off the alleyway, excuse me, it's you walk in and it's like a counter serve place in the beginning, and then if you walk straight back through that, past the kitchen, past the bathrooms, they have a full-blown Italian pizza restaurant back there, and that's where we go to eat, and we ordered the garbage can pizza, which it sounds disgusting, but it actually is really good. It has peppers, sausage, pepperoni, onions, mushrooms on it, and we got it with no peppers, and my half didn't have sausage on it, but it was really good. And then we got free dessert for our anniversary. We got a awesome tasting, delicious chocolate covered cannoli, and it was so good. So that was a treat. So, but yeah, we had a fabulous time down there. We stopped off on the outlet stores, St. Augustine outlet stores, on the way back, and I was able to go into Kay's Jeweler and get my anniversary and Valentine's present. And I got this necklace as one present, and then I got this ring, the pink sapphire ring, as the other present. So that just topped the trip off even better. So that was fun. So that was our day last week, and my daughter is supposed to be taking her kids to Disney World either this weekend or next weekend whenever she gets her taxes back. And when she does, hubby and I are taking a quick trip, day trip up to Savannah, which is about 2.5 hours north of us. So I'm looking forward to that. Savannah is one of our favorite cities, and we haven't been there in a long time. So as soon as she lets us know when she's taking her kids to Disney World, we'll start planning our trip to Savannah. So that's in the works. So, okay, enough about life updates. Let's get on with the stitchy goodness. First up is previous finishes. And up first is Prairie Schooler, February. And I can't believe I didn't show this last one, but this is my February for Prairie Schooler. Stitched on 28 count T coffee dyed Monaco with checkered fabric, some picks, a bow, and a tobacco basket, and it's on by magnet so I can change them out. I have April done, July done, but I think I'm going to frame July for my husband because he has a patriotic in his room. He has a patriotic wall, and I think he wants to hang it up there. So, and I started December, I think. So my goal is to get at least 2 or 3 more months done this year and stick them in there. So this is, next up is Hen Stack by Plum Street Samplers. And this pattern was gifted to me from a very dear friend, Melody. And this is stitched on, let me see, I think it's Monaco. Yes, 28 count dyed Monaco by me. And I love this one. This one is in my kitchen. And then up next is, it's 3, Lizzie Kate's, one of their 3 little words, or maybe it's 5 little words. I thought it was 3 little words. But I finished this too. And this is stitched on 28 count Monaco. And I Priscilla-fied it. And that's one of my favorite sayings. And then last but not least is Shepherd's Bush, Scattered Freedom. And stitched on 20, I believe, yeah, 28 count Monaco. And Priscilla-fied it. And this is in my husband's room too. So those are my previous finishes. I found this box that Scattered Freedom on at Hobby Lobby. So if you like it, keep an eye out for it. I think it was in with their summer stuff. So those are my previous finishes. I do have one finish, which I should have had last week, but I didn't. And it is my snowman. And I'm so glad to have this done. It was a joy to stitch. It is all done. And I have all the patterns for the girl snowmen now. 6 snow bells, it's called. So I'm going to start that sometime this year too, to stitch up that, and then I'll get them both framed at the same time. So that's my one and only finish this week. I have been working. I have been stitching a lot. These past 3 days I have concentrated on one project only, because I can't put her down. So you'll see her when I bring her up. But up first is, let's see, no, there. This one I haven't shown yet. It is Valentine Sampler by Brenda Gervais. And I am doing the little pin cushion. And this is stitched on 36 count, I think, raw linen. And I'm using, I think I'm using the Colored for Colors. If not, they're really close to it. And I'm really enjoying that one. And then next up is Tall Sheet by Shepherd's Bush. This is on 28 count, coffee tea dyed by me. And I'm also enjoying this one. This was a Stitch Mania start in 2018. And my friend Lainey had pulled it out and said she's going to start it. And I said, I have that started. I should pull mine out. And she said, you should. So that's Tall Sheep by Shepherd's Bush. And I'm really enjoying that one. Now for the one that I've been working on most is, and I can't put her down, and I worked on her 3 days, and it doesn't seem like I got a lot done, but it is what it is. And it is my Elizabeth Weston. And this is the pattern. She's a big girl, gorgeous girl. And this is where I'm at with her. And this is on 36 count hand-dyed fabric by me. And there she is. Isn't she gorgeous? And so I did basically from right before the stem of the flower all the way over in 3 days, and it just doesn't look that much, but it seems like a lot. But she is gorgeous. This one is by Hands Across the Sea, and it's Elizabeth Weston on 36 count hand-dyed fabric by me. And here's some more of the fabric. Has pinks and browns and beiges, and it's just it turned out really pretty. Exactly how I wanted it. So that is the main project I have been working on for the last 3 days. And I probably will still work on her. I mean, I would love to put everything aside and just stitch on her, but I have too many projects started to just ignore them as much as I would like, and I don't want to get bored with her either. I don't want to get burned out by her, so that's why I want to rotate more projects in and stuff so I don't get burned out by her, which I don't know how anyone can get burned out by her. She's a gorgeous sampler. Okay, that was my stitching, my whips I'm working on, my previous things. My plans are to continue working on these, and I want to do a new start. And this is, I figured since it's almost springtime, I want to start something springy. So I am going to start, it's Spring Fever by Blackbird Design, because who doesn't have spring fever now? I know I do, and I live in Florida. I don't have snow, but I still have spring fever. So, and I'm going to be stitching this on 40 count, hand-dyed fabric by me. And look at that. That is just perfect. I'm calling this robin's egg fabric. Look at that. That turned out exactly how I wanted it. And these are the colors called for. All week dye work. So the colors are going to go perfect on this fabric. So yes, that will be my new start, probably this weekend sometime. So I will get that. And then I'll post it on Instagram. I'm on Instagram as Devin FL. I'm on Facebook as Devin Hannah. And then Hoops and Needles is my Flosstube channel. So what's up next? Let's see. Let me get a drink here. Okay, knitting. I have been doing a little knitting. I finally picked up my knitting again. Excuse me. So I've been knitting. I have one sock done. I had a sock done. This is what I've been knitting on. And this is just a regular toe up Fish Lips Kiss Heel sock, plain stockinette sock. And this is, I think it's Chelsea colorway in Knit Picks Felici yarn. So that's one, and then this is where I am on my second one. And I was up to the hill with this one, and so I got the hill done, and then I've done where the progress keeper is how much I've stitched. And then see the hill's done. So I've stitched that much. I just have the rest of the leg to go in the cuff. And then that pair will be done. I love sock knitting. I don't know what it is, but it's something that I think it's so, because it's so small and portable that you can take it anywhere and stuff, that I really enjoy it. And then up next, for when that pair is done, I'm going to start another pair, and I'm going to stitch them out of this yarn. And I've never seen this yarn at Joann's before, and it's by Lion brand, and it's their sock yarn. It's I think it's 75% superwash wool and 25% polyamide. So, and that is just up my colorway right there, all pinks and grays. Very pretty. So that will be my next pair of socks, and I don't know what pattern I'm going to do yet. I don't know. We'll have to see. I kind of want a pattern sock instead of plain knitting pattern one. So we'll see what is going on with that. What will go on with that. I did get a little bit of haul, just one item. I'm in the Crazy Annie's Floss Club for her. This is 2020 Floss of the Month Club at Crazy Annie Stitching, and it's the classic colorway works one. And I'm really glad I got in here, because every color that I've gotten so far, I don't have. And this was February's colors. Look at those pinks. Just my colorway there. That is all me. Look at that. Gorgeous. So that was my one haul. I did just put an order in for 123 Stitch. And so hopefully next Flosstube I will show what I got there. Let's see what is next. I think that is all of the stitching goodness stuff I have. What I will do next is show a preview of stuff I have in my Etsy store. My Etsy store on Etsy is Strawberrylane. I've been with them, I'm thinking, since 2010, so 20 years. I think it'll be 20 years next month. I think it's 20 years. No, 10 years, 10 years. 10 years next month. I've been selling on Etsy, and I'm not out to make a lot of money. I needed something to do with my creative outlet because I was creating all these things. I started with my project bags and I was making them more than I can use. And I thought, what am I going to do? I love making stuff, but I don't need all these things. So I started an Etsy store, and I think it was either 2007 or 2010 I started the store. So what I'm going to do is show you some things I have in my store. I have a lot more than this. And if you would love to go check it out, it is strawberrylane.etsy.com on Etsy. So up first are these small bags. These measure like 6 by 6. And these are great for keeping little accessories in, keeping your silk floss in, using it as a gift bag for that special person. I mean, your makeup, your jewelry when you travel. I mean, they are just really handy. So, and up first is this one. And then they are finished all inside with no open seams. All the seams are finished, so there's no open seams. And they are just really cute bags. And these are a really good seller in my shop. I sell out of these a lot. So there's that one. And then there's this one. And that's the inside. That has little tulips on it. And then there's this one. And this one's pretty pink. So those are in my shop, and I have one more of bags that's a little bigger than that in there too. Up next in my shop are these, I call them bling for your rings, because you can put them on your key rings, you can put them on your floss rings, you can put them on a necklace, you can wear it as a necklace, well, put it on a chain. So they're just very handy, very cute, and and these ones let's see, how many did they? Okay, this one I call Funky Town. Then here's a chicken one. And I have a lot more of these in the shop too, different ones. These are just some I brought down to show you guys. And then for the Disney lovers, I have a bunch of these different ones. And then for spring, I have a mason jar one. And then for the Jane Austen fans, I have a bunch of Jane Austen with quotes and stuff in my shop too. And here's a square one, a spring bird. So I have those in my shop, and like I said, I have a bunch more different ones in my shop and stuff. So go check them out if you would like. Those are a really good seller too. In fact, I don't mean to sound like I'm bragging, but all these things are really good sellers. Oh, I did bring it down. Okay, here's my other little drawstring bag. This one is a Tula pink fabric, and it's a little bigger than the other ones I showed you, only because I wanted to get the squirrel pattern on it. I didn't want to cut it off. So, but yeah, this one is really cute. And then this is the inside fabric. So that's in my shop. And then I have some of my floss tags I make. These are sturdy. They are with cardboard, not thick cardboard, but heavy cardstock and stuff. So these are Happy Spring ones to put your flosses on. So there's that set, and then I have more sets. That one. And this one. And I love to do special orders. So if you want something and you don't see, like if you want a floss ring and a needle minder to match, and I don't have the needle minder made up, just message me and say, hey, can I get a matching needle minder to this floss tag, or matching floss tag to this needle minder? Or do you have a certain pattern for the floss tags or fabric? Do you have certain fabric? I love to do special orders, so don't hesitate if you want something specially made to do it. Let's see, let me get these. These are my needle minders. This is just one small bit of them. Let's see, which way do they go? I have a ton of needle minders in my shop. These are just some of them that I have. And like I said, I can match needle minders to floss tags, or ring for your bling cabochons. So if you want a set, just message me and say, I like a set of this. So those are some of my needle minders. And then last but not least are my project bags, and I only brought 2 down. This is one I have in my shop right now. This is a pretty one. And this will probably hold 8 by 8. I'm thinking Q-snaps. That's the inside. All the edges, seams are finished. So, and you get a little pretty zipper pull on my project bag, zipper one. So that's in my shop right now. And then this were the bags that started my Etsy store. These, my envelope bag, and I have this one. And this is my large size. This is, I'm using this one for my Elizabeth Weston, and it holds it perfect with all that fabric and stuff. So it's doesn't scrunch it or anything. So, but this is the lighthouse, and this is the inside of the, and this is my large one. So that is my Etsy shop update, and I think that is about it. Oh no, one more thing. Keep forgetting. I'm still reading. I'm still plugging along in the book, The Little Bookshop in Paris, I think it's called. I'm about halfway done. I'm hoping it picks up because it's been really slow lately. I mean, not much has been happening, so. And I like more of a fast-paced action type reading book. So I'm still reading that one, but a friend of mine, well, Instagrammer posted this book on Instagram, and I had the other one to it, and I thought, ooh, I need to read that one. So I went on eBay and found it for like $4.35, free shipping, and it was a library book, but it's in really good condition. And this is it. It is Deborah Mitford, Duchess of Devonshire, all in one basket. And me, my mom being from England, Exeter, anything, and my name being in it, anything like that, I'm all over. So I will be starting this weekend. So I will let you guys know how that is going. But other than that, plans, just keep stitching, reading, knitting. The weather is supposed to be, I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, not today, tomorrow, and then it's supposed to be cold and clear on Saturday and Sunday here in Florida. So we will see what we have planned. So other than that, nothing else is going on. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Thank you for joining me. And I think I'm at 282 subscribers. So when I get to 300, I will have a giveaway. So tell all your friends about my Flosstube and stuff, because at 300, I will be having a really good giveaway. So y'all have a good day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.